A recent global leadership survey of over 13,000 leaders conducted by DDI and sponsored by Ernst & Young concluded that only 15% of organizations have strong bench strength. In this episode of The Defender, we're going to talk about what it takes to build and nurture great talent for both the short-term and your long-term objectives. I'm Gregory Wade. This is The Defender. Does your organization have what it takes to build out great talent for both the short-term and your long-term objectives? If so, comment yes below. If not, comment no below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment, like, and share on LinkedIn to help get this message out to more and more people so we recognize the importance of building out strong bench strength. So what is bench strength? In an environment where the combination of people, process, and technology all contribute to the betterment of your organization, it's the people component that is so critical from both a succession planning perspective, as well as ensuring that you are nurturing and growing your next generation of leader so they can contribute to both your short-term objectives and the long-term sustainability of the business. When I was leading an organization across a broad geography in a highly competitive environment, I made the decision early on to establish a very important framework that would allow us to be able to support and nurture the talent within our organization to help us achieve a high-performance team environment, which would ultimately lead to a long-term sustainability of the business. So what did this leadership framework entail? First off, it included the establishment of a leadership strategy that identified our short-term and our long-term objectives. From an action perspective, we laid out 4 key components. The first component of the framework was in establishing the importance of hands-on experience. There's nothing better than gaining exposure to a broad array of aspects of the organization. The second component of the framework was focused in on the importance of a formal learning and development environment. Rather than cutting and slashing your budget on L&D, invest in L&D. Companies with a purpose around nurturing and growing great talent will then have a process in place which will lead to a higher quality of leadership and a strong bench strength. The third component of the framework was in identifying the importance of mentoring by the talent's manager or internal mentors. And of course, the fourth component to the framework was in recognizing the value of outside looking in talent. So emphasizing the importance of outside mentors and coaches. So with these 4 components in place, along with placing the importance on establishing a leadership strategy, what kind of results can companies expect? Well, the research shows that purposeful organizations that identify the importance of nurturing and growing talent outperform the market by 42%. Companies with a purpose around nurturing and growing great talent will then have a process in place which will lead to a higher quality of leadership and a strong bench strength. At the same time, they'll be in a much better position to be able to immediately fill critical jobs and roles. And at the same time, they will be 3 times more likely to outperform other companies on financial metrics. At The Defender, we're building great leaders, one leader at a time. I hope you'll be able to put this information into practice, and I look forward to hearing from you on what you've been able to accomplish. And be sure to hit the bell notification on YouTube to be notified of my next video. This is The Defender. Stay tuned for my next video.